to those who are in that deserving energy. Oh, excuse me. I got me a good ass salad from Chick-fil-A. A Cobb salad. That motherfucker is good as hell, goddamn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, Princess, Empress, Goddess, ma'am, so on and so forth, and the like. So, let's continue on. So, of course, your crazy ass calls me again. I don't know. Maybe you thought I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be that nigga since I said earlier he was going to call. He hasn't, which is good. Now I feel your motherfucking ass, bitch. I feel your motherfucker. You were one of them because when you called earlier, somebody else was doing some work. Miss Silverback, bitch, you know who you are. I already did a video on you, called you Silverback. Your feelings were so fucking hurt by that shit, but you deserved it. And bitch, because you are like a Silverback, I felt you, goddamn. I almost tumbled over at work like, goddamn, she's mad than a motherfucker. But you weren't so much mad as your feelings were hurt. I have no intentions or had no intentions of hurting your fucking feelings, bitch. But your motherfucking ass should have left me alone. And see, by virtue of the fact that you can be called that, you would really want to leave people alone. So that this is one of the false families, false mothers, nieces. The other one I mentioned earlier who can barely walk, that bitch got all kind of fucking illnesses, rare illnesses ain't nobody ever fucking heard of. Even her daughter was like, I hate changing her dressing. And I used to be like, where the fuck, how she get that shit? And you know, what's because of I see why, because you're black magic. But even your motherfucking aunt used to talk about how much of a nasty attitude you had. No matter what you tried to do to get further in your job, nobody would ever give you an opportunity or a break, even though you had the skills to. And I said, well, why won't they? She said, because of her attitude. She's got a bad attitude. And then here you come, bitch, calling me again. I don't know. I guess you thought I was supposed to think it was what's your name, but I knew it wasn't. And then Miss Silverback come helping you, another one of her nieces. And I said, why? What the fuck is why? What the fuck is this weirdness? I said, why? Does she want me to just keep reading her ass? Because bitch, I know it was her, but bitch, you gonna get the motherfucking business. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you don't do something and somebody else do. I'm still gonna get on and read your ass. And I'm like, would somebody she actually wants me to do this and read all of this shit and blah, blah, blah. Well, I got some information as to why. You feel like a failure. But, I mean, you are. But you was that before I met your motherfucking ass. Your conception was a fucking failure, bitch. See, I you know, when you was doing all that slandering and shit and talking about the side of your neck, I was like, no wonder her mother didn't want her motherfucking ass. She knew what the fuck she was. Soon as I got on, I felt some other shit. Whoa. Y'all watching like a fucking hawk. Now let's see. Let's get some information. Because I'm sure many people are entertained by this shit. So, yeah, you want me to keep reading this shit. Let me find out. because she needs help, she needs assistance, and is hoping that you or somebody will reach out to her and help her. And this bitch, ain't nobody over here gonna reach out to you and help you and assist you. You know that. Loser. She feels like she's lost and wants to expose it to the world. Expose it to the world. Why? She wants you to tell the world that she's a loser and a failure because she can't express herself. She can't express her losses, her demands for losses or some shit like that. See, your own spirit demand that you lose all the time, bitch. Which is some weird shit. But anyway, are you working with the false mother and her weird family? I don't know if you've met them. I don't mean over the phone, over the internet. I mean actually maybe y'all done had some Zoom calls or some shit like that. Okay. Or whoever's instructing them. I don't mean the false mother. They were, at one time, there was a man who used to help her, false mother, okay? Get on you. Do things to you. I'm hearing separate. They separated. I don't know if this was a lover, a friend, maybe a colleague, or one of them doctors she worked with or something like that in one of them dark secret societies or some shit like that. I'm hearing it was. I knew that bitch. I knew that shit when this shit was coming out. I said, no, that that bitch don't work up there at that motherfucking hospital. I know a lot of the surgeons by first name. They know me by first name too. Oh, for real? I know. But this is old, I'm hearing. This was long ago. There was a man there, okay, that she worked with, a top doctor. Maybe in the OR, because back then it was the OR, maybe ER, I don't know. Maybe when I got a little bit older. Okay. But see, liars, I don't know what you did, when you did, and how you did it. You know, people lie. When you discover that they lie about, they just a liar about a person's whole life and all type of stuff. They probably done lied to you about some of everything. And I'm hearing she did. But she worked with one of the top surgeons there. And I feel I feel your heavy magic on me right now. But he used to work in the ER. She worked in there too. She gave him something. I don't know if one of the passing the scapula and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Is that where she got them yellow pills from? She got them pills from another, like, surgeon or doctor or something like that. I'm hearing surgeon, but there was a doctor there. Okay, a doctor who gave her those pills to give to you. And my sibling. Because he sure gave it to both of us. To hurt. It was to cause some harm. Can y'all hear that man practicing his opera? It's beautiful. But anyway, well, singing, it sounds like operatic singing. Shit. Yeah, but anyway. Whatever it was supposed to do, I feel like those pills had an adverse effect. I'm hearing on both of you. It didn't work in the way they wanted it to. Experimenting then, right? Of course. She was an experiment. Who? The false mother? No. You were her experiment. You both were her experiment. He was hers, or like she was his experiment. Am I understanding that correctly? No, positively. Okay. Because that's what they do over there. It's a whole lot of information about what happens over there. There's a whole lot of folk. I believe that each generation has been experimented on in some way. And damn, if you got one of them parents like I had this one right here, okay, and a father who's in oblivion in a whole nother space and time, don't know what the hell going on, okay, and don't care. Um, will they sell their children. Some of them end up being celebrities. Some of them end up, of course, we know being trafficked. This ain't new, okay? Or they just do all kind of experiments on them when they have them with the food and pills, called tell them, them is vitamins. They is them. They were so good too. They were really, really good. When I got older, I asked, what was it? Them were cod liver oil. No, stop. I looked at some cod liver oil pills. I said, that ain't no cod liver. Them wasn't no cod liver oil. Them little pills had little black writing on them. If I remember, they were really good. And I remember when she ran, when because you probably listening to whoever ran out of them. Next thing we were given were the Flintstones vitamins. I don't know if there was supposed to be some kind of connection there or not, but whatever. But I'm here, but it didn't fall short. It didn't do what it was supposed to do, okay, or what they wanted it to do, okay, what they were looking for it to do. Okay, she did that to you and him. See, I thought this was just only about me, but you did shit to that motherfucker too. But anyway, saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized. Well, you never really said that Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized stuff. I couldn't figure out why you were even at that church. I know you told me how you got there, but I couldn't figure out because that just wasn't your speed. That Pentecostal style of worship. And I mean, you explained to me how you ended up there. Like I said, I don't know what nothing came out your mouth was true or not. I just couldn't figure out. I'm like, why did you stay here? You are like a Methodist in your style of worship. Why are you here? Why are we here? But I'm not. I don't want to go off and all that. I don't know. I'm not about to do no study to figure out why. So anyway, Miss Ma'am, come bucket, you. See, I mean, you just jumped your ass off into something you ain't know nothing about. And I don't know what the hell made y'all think listening to her loud talk. I know I've done had some all kind of friends, but I don't know. And that's another one. Miss Muslima, you'll come up eventually. And you anyway. I don't know what made y'all think that with this loud talk. I just don't know what made y'all think that we can use her. She thinks she a friend. I mean, my God. You false. I'm just gonna say FM. You have so much more sense than that. I mean, it must be the age, but not just the age, because aging is a beautiful thing, I guess. Whatever I saw on you, that spirit that was on you was just attracted to the spirit that was on her, that's in and on her. Cause even though you was on your shit from the moment you probably laid your eyes on me, I still feel like you had more sense than that. The woman I used to look at to what I started looking at toward them last couple years, I'm like, what in the hell happened here? Who is this? I got so much anxiety. Go see someone. I just can't sleep back there. Something is happening to me. Go see someone. The strange behavior was so strange. And I told you, you need to, but see, I see there was something else happening. What was happening? I'm hearing she was losing it, losing her mind, losing her mental state because of what she was up to, because of what she was doing concerning you and others. Of course, it's always others. It's never just one person. There were more. Okay, problematic. And I know when my daughter was an infant, and you used to pick her up, and she used to look in your face and lose it, just scream and holler, and I was like, "What the hell? Something ain't right." I mean, right. It happened quite a few times. But I was so blind to believing that you were my mother. And it was sometimes I would leave her with you, and something in my spirit was like, mm-mm. But you know how you do? Well, she ain't gonna do nothing to me. Why am I feeling this way? Yeah, I got a lot of feelings. Had a lot of them that I'm not going to address here concerning you. But anyway, back to you, Miss Ma'am. Come slut bucket. I ate the back with Ben Drake. You. You know, I don't know if you seen him, honey. Y'all don't talk face to face or what? By Zoom or whatever. But bitch, I don't know if you when you looked in her face, I don't know what you saw. But it was probably a fucking mirror, because like I said, you got some kind of demonic energy on you too. Like I said, when I saw you with your mouth hanging wide open, face all greased up in that picture. And I got a picture of you, FM, from one of my daughter's birthdays, one of the last little birthday party we had, or the one before that. Well, I was taking a picture of her, but you ended up in the background. And my God, when I saw the picture, I keeps that as a reminder. And I've shown quite a few people that picture, like, look at this shit. And they just jump, like, oh my God, what the hell? Mm-hmm. These are people who don't know you. Just evil gone wrong. "1717 on the clock." Now, I'm just trying, like I said, I was trying to, what you know, I mean, I really don't know what to say. I honestly don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep on it, and I realize, oh, this ain't some act of defiance. Bitch, I'm just gonna bug you anyway, bitch. This is not what this is. Especially now because uh, weird ass disease sore woman all in it. And you used to be a very, very beautiful, attractive woman. You got all like, what the fuck happened to her? Goddamn. And I'm not talking about people getting older and their natural aging process. I'm talking about in distortion. But they don't even look like the person anymore. They look like some kind of entity. Or some people want to say demon, whatever, something. You know, it was like that you can look and see that person is gone. But at the same time, that person that you feel is gone, that person invited these energies in because of what they were doing or attempting to do to another person. Now, there's a sister that I really like to listen to. And I shared one of her the videos one day. I don't like sharing too much of people I listen to because it is nut right here. Come slut bucket. She gonna go listen and see what she can garner from it, and then probably try to attack them and all type of shit with a black magic because she's a fucking nut and want to follow me around all over town, all over YouTube town, YouTubeville. Okay. But she says it's Alexis K. Tyler. I really like listening to her. But one thing she says, it cracks me up. I love it at the beginning when she says, if you all, anybody listen to her, listen, I started listening to her. My daughter's 18. My daughter was 1 year old with her vagina power and stuff. And on YouTube, a friend of mine had hit me to her. Okay. And I said, well, let me check her out. I'll be at work sometimes all day just watching this, listening all. I had made sure I had my headphones, listening to her shows all day long. Okay. But one thing she says I think is so funny when she's telling people to send her to donate to her her cash app. She said wobbity wobbity and make it clap. Okay. And she said, what she said, Nita, what's that butt thing people get? A guy, a BBL, RDL, what's it called? BBL. She said it need a BBL. That shit is funny to me, okay? But anyway, I'm leading up to something. I used to hear people, tell people to hit them up, hit their donations up, donate to them, this, that, and the other. And something in me, I was like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Guess what, motherfuckers? Donate. Goddamn. Now, one thing I wanted to say when I was talking about the sister from Facebook who was sitting on the floor, and I felt like, okay, they paid her to do that dumb shit, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And then I was like, I don't blame her. I went back and listened to my live, but I didn't finish my thought. And what I was going to say was, I don't blame people, some people, for not wanting to, maybe not able to. It's not always about not wanting to, but sometimes not able to, wanting to do that, get up, do that 9 to 5, goddamn. Now, one of the last jobs I had, I used to love going. Because me and the other subs that I work with, we had a good time. It was, we had a lot of downtime. And they had a nice lounge, and there'd be a bunch of us in there having a good time, okay? Sometimes they really thought we was in there partying. Sometimes we weren't. We were just talking a lot, but we had a lot of downtime because, teachers don't, they have up to 2, 3 break periods. Now we weren't an actual teacher, so we wouldn't have to prepare anything. You just go, find something to do or relax, take lunch or whatever. So I used to love to go to work because we would have fun. And that's when I was working with them 7th and 8th graders. And it was just really like a nice little familial community there. I really enjoyed it. But anyway, and it wasn't little, but I'm just saying. But anyway, okay. So I can understand a person not wanting to do a 9 to 5. That was at one time. Okay. Sometimes some people can't. And I mean, if there's an opportunity to work from home, whether it's YouTube or doing other kind of remote jobs from home, that's fine. You know what I mean? But there's freedom with YouTube. You have more free time. Get on there and do your thing when you want to do your thing. And it's your thing, your passion, what you like doing. So you get compensated for it, okay? But apparently the YouTube or someone's not being fair with people right now. But anyway, and I really feel like, especially, I want to say us goddesses and queens, okay? And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about I'm the great goddess above everybody. No, when I say that, what I mean, and I said us goddesses and queens, not me, the goddess and queen. What I mean by that is, for me, there's just something wonderful about being able to be home, and, you know, your daily life, creating it as you choose, as opposed to being stuck for 8 hours, at somebody's desk, or just even if it's not at a desk, under someone else's control. You know what I'm saying? I mean, God damn. Who wants to do that? Okay. I damn sure don't. Sometimes I do like going out to work, but sometimes it's like I love being able to create my atmosphere. I love being able to create my home. I just love it, and be able to do something creative, okay, day to day. And what do I mean? I don't mean necessarily go make some jewelry and all that kind of thing. I mean my day to day. I create my day, is what I'm saying. That's creativity. I create my day freely, okay, without having to worry about anybody or anything, but hell, you got bills to pay, okay, and YouTube, they gonna do what they gonna do. You can buy your subs, you can buy your numbers, all that kind of thing, or whatever, to get it rolling, whatever. Okay, I just have not done that. Okay, I did that once with Instagram. I bought a couple of hundred folks, and it was just weird. The energy behind it was so fucking weird. I was like, I ain't doing this shit no more. This shit is weird right here. Okay, but anyway, yes, I like for you to donate. I need some donations, okay? I have this motherfucker over here that intercepted my shit, okay? This crazy cum bucket, God knows what she done did, okay? But even besides all that, I feel like, I don't care what YouTube say, you gotta have 1,000 views. Okay, that's fine. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like, if a person is taking the time to get on here and create and talk to you and tell you all that stuff and share and give you some of that energy, you can give some back. Okay. There used to be a sister on here. Man, I don't know what happened to you, but I sure appreciate you would donate to me a whole lot. I really appreciate it if you're still listening. Thank you. Okay. And then, I got the psychic app I work on. I'm on like 3 of them. Some of them are better than others. I'll put it like that. Some of them you get more um, business than others. Okay. They're set up differently. Okay. But anyway, no, I haven't shared which ones that I'm on. Okay, on this platform or no other platform. Okay, the reason I didn't at first was because I didn't want Nutball here to be to come over there and bother me. But the bitch found me any goddamn way. There she is. Let me go bite up off of her. See what she doing. I'm like, goddamn. A good 6-7 months before this bitch came along, and here she is. Okay. But anyway, so yes, I'm asking for donations. Okay. And because my life has been quite, I used to feel like it was begging. I don't look at it that way now. Like I said, I'm working, I'm exchanging. And really at this point, I'm telling y'all a whole bunch of my life shit that I used to be like, I ain't telling nobody none of that shit. Maybe one-on-one or something like that, but I ain't getting online talking about my business and whatnot like that. But I'm at the point, you're like, hell yes, I am. Okay. Why? Because I got this heifer right here thinking she gonna steal something to make me look crazy all over online, all over the whole fucking online universe, like I'm doing to her what that truth of the matter is she's doing to me. So I'm done with this shit, goddamn. Here's the fucking truth. Just throw it up all over the goddamn internet. Fuck it. Okay. And I see I better get on some other shit too, because every now and then I drop a gem or two, and then I look at somebody's video and they talking about it, and they don't never want to acknowledge. They never want to acknowledge, or at least say, I heard another person say, or I heard another reader say. You hear me say it. I don't have no problem giving no props to nobody, and actually saying that I learned that from that person, or if it's the same idea that I heard this person saying that, and I agree with them. You never hear that shit. You never fucking want to acknowledge. And I done heard people say some shit. I'm not saying I'm the only person on earth who's ever said that. That's stupid. But I've heard some people that I listen to make consistently, and there's certain things they never say. And then I've said it, and then all of a sudden I'm listening. There they go saying it. But never acknowledge at all. Don't share a video, nothing. And some of them people be dropping some good ass shit. But I do too. And I don't have no problem saying. I was listening to this. I may not say exactly who it is. I never do. Again, because people like Crazy Cum Bucket here. I don't, want her follow me all over fucking time, but apparently she does that any motherfucking way. And when I say all the time, I'm talking about YouTube town. Okay. And then bothering them or trying to glean something from them to fuck with them. She don't need to know my motherfucking business anyway, the workings of my mind, but shit, the bitch done followed me all over motherfucking town anyway. Goddamn, I'm saying what the fuck I want to say. But goddamn, some of y'all, I mean, it's just disgusting. I'm not saying everybody on here, please, and I'm not saying I'm the onlyest one who knows all this, that, and that. Absolutely not. But it's just so interesting to me. And then you pretend like you don't watch my shit when you fucking do. When you fucking do. And try to come off a certain way or whatever fucking kind of way. But you can't even acknowledge that you have heard or another person say. I just don't understand that. I just don't understand it. But what the fuck ever. So I realized that you better go on ahead and put your shit out there. Because you see what motherfuckers is doing. And some of those people, I really like some of their channels. It's not a whole lot. It's just a few. I'm talking about the ones that I watch, okay? I like their channels, but at the same time, that shit pisses me the fuck off. It's like, I've never heard you say anything like that before. And I said that shit maybe a week ago, even like last night, and here you go saying that shit. And not one piece of acknowledgement. Not one fucking piece. It's like unsub, because you're not going to get my fucking energy. But goddamn, I don't have no problem saying sharing yours or saying I heard someone say. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. This, you know. But see, actually, the one sister I used to listen to, I really like some of her work, and she was gave a really really good talk one time about using your throat chakra, okay, speaking, and I had to learn to quit holding back, to quit being afraid, to quit being shy, okay, and share the wonderful gems that you have to share, that you have been given to share, just like others. But I thought it was, being haughty or in your ego, and it just was uncomfortable to me. Okay, but it no longer is, and bitch, you helped me with that. So, bitch, you did what you were supposed to do. You just did it in a twisted way. You were sent to help me. We probably were sent to help one another. Okay, but you just got damn fool, and I do believe that because you did help me with some things, utilizing my fucking voice, and some things that I would share with you that you wouldn't twist early on in the relationship. You would say, blue moon. Most of the time, you wouldn't say nothing about me, but blue moon, you would. And obviously, I shared a lot and helped your motherfucking ass because you took it and ran with it and then developed a whole fucking persona based off of it instead of utilizing it in the way it was meant to be utilized for you. But bitch, fuck you. It don't matter. But you helped my motherfucking ass with that shit, bitch. Okay. But the reason I'm bringing up the false mother because, like I said the other night, she is behind most of this and a lot of this. Okay. And I don't know if somebody was paying her. Okay. But I don't know. Goddamn. Okay. But anyway. Okay. But like I said, I don't know if y'all have seen each other. But that's what you look. That's what you're headed for. If you're not looking like that right now, but you already fucked up, messed up, toe up from the flow up. Okay. And you're probably feeling miserable and disgusting. But hold on. I'm hearing you feel guilty, okay? But you don't feel guilty about nothing you did to me. That's just not your way, okay? Because you want what you want, how you want, when you want, where you want, why you want. You don't give a fuck who you hurt. That's not it. That's why you got involved in it in the first fucking place. Feels guilty for what? Because she hurt others and herself by not hurting you, okay? Because you hurt others and yourself by not hurting me, bitch. So what, bitch? Okay. You want me to tell the world what you've done. Bitch, why? Why can't you own up to your own shit, bitch? Because I can't. That's what I'm hearing. Anyway, you, FM, you done heard this crazy heifer. You was following me all over the internet pretending like you wasn't into that shit, okay? And you listen to this nut, or maybe them crazy nieces and nephews of yours hipped you to her or whatever, and you heard all the crazy ass shit she said, but you didn't mind her talking about hurting your quote unquote grandchild. See, daddy, not mine, but you listen to you were so stupid when I confronted you and told you, I don't know what she's told you and what you think you're going to get out of this, but you're not going to get anything. You never denied it. You never denied it. And got your ass kicked out. Well, I ain't going to say kicked out, moved out again. Completely unstable. Probably 10 different places since I've known you. But that's your fucking business. But you just said that ain't got nothing to do with her. How could it not have anything to do with her? You're just dumb. And then you took the child out to eat, and you put that woman on the phone with her when you knew yourself, you thought she practiced black magic, and you thought she was going to do something to you. You thought she was going to try to do something to you. Every time you have arguments, she be talking about, come on over and have some tea and crumpets. But that's simply because you were told you were going to get something too. I'm hearing something about pension. I don't know. I don't know. But this woman has done everything she can to try to, and I'm saying it because there's power in a person's voice. And you all know that. And I've learned that. I would hear people say that. But I still wouldn't speak. I really didn't think I had anything to say, really. Okay. Not on a level like this. I would just talk to people one-on-one, but not on a level like this, okay? In terms of like a, YouTube or whatever. That's why I just focused on doing my readings. Every now and then I would do a little talk or something like that, okay? But I wasn't comfortable because I wasn't comfortable with what I was saying with myself. I didn't think people would be interested in it, or I didn't think it was good enough, or was it right, and am I saying it wrong, or blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Okay, that's why a lot of times I would do my teaching, my lessons or whatever, like my religious study series and stuff like that, from a book, because I could expand on it then, because I was too afraid to speak on a platform like this. But I wasn't, like I say, maybe in a one-on-one type of a setting. I'm not ashamed to say it. It's okay. Okay, so I've learned a lot on this app. Okay, I've learned a lot, and I'm thankful. But yes, okay. This woman has done everything that she possibly could to sabotage my finances. Thing about that's funny about it though is I've always been fine financially. Have I been rich? No. In terms of uh, money, the paper money, no. I'm just rich. I'm abundant in my being. Always have been. She could never understand that. I was always giving. She could never understand that. Even as a child, we would go on field trips and shit. We went to school with these white folks that had money. We supposedly didn't. Okay? Yeah, we did. Didn't. But anyway, or probably I did. But anyway, and I would always, they'd take you on field trips and it's lunchtime. And here was somebody wanting something, they bought their food, want something else. And I would give them the money for it. And she would ask me, why are you giving? And it's like, well, because she wanted some more. And she ran out of money. I've always been like that. Except one time she had to tell me, don't you give nobody. I got a little bit older. I've always been like that. Always been a giver. Okay. And that's probably one reason why I've never been without. Have I been close to being without? You damn right. But never been completely without. Never have. Closet full, shoes falling up out the closet, food falling out the refrigerator, cabinets full, okay, gas in the car, everything that I needed. No, I didn't always have the extra to do the extra things that I wanted to do. That was a challenge. But okay, well, maybe I can't do. My attitude was, okay, maybe I don't have enough money to, go to China, but I can go to Chinatown. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I would look at it. And she reveled in that. She liked seeing that. She liked seeing me hurt. She liked seeing me feeling like I didn't have enough to do the things that I wanted to do. And she can sit there and say, no, I didn't. You did. I saw it all in your face. But you got real bold as time went on with it and your attitude when I would talk about it. It was like, it became painfully obvious. She likes seeing you like that. She doesn't want you to have any money. She doesn't want you to have anything. She doesn't want you to have any wherewithal. If I had gone to be a nurse like she wanted me to do, because that's what she... Go ahead. because that's what she was. That wasn't about, oh, this is really a good opportunity for you. No, it's just control. I want you to do and be what I say you do and be. There was never anything about me that like it's not about me that you can look and tell the way I am that would even be remotely interested. I took a class or two, or one class or something. Okay, and we got a medical assistant thing. I said, hell no, it's just not my thing. I don't want to do that. It's always artsy. Okay. But basically what I'm saying is that, and there were times that she would seemingly try to cultivate that. But see, at this point, looking back on things, I don't know what she was really up to. You know what she was up to. Because like I said, when I was told that she's not your mother, I was told she's your nanny, not your mother. This was before you, ugh, with your mustard looking ass. Long before I even got on YouTube. That part I didn't tell you. And then when I did discover the past life and the family that I grew up in was a wealthy family. These people, we were black. They were very wealthy. I think, I forget the role. Well, I have to think more into it. I believe my great grandfather and my grandmother were like agents, some kind of special agents for the government or something like that. They had money. And I saw it, and then and I was told that woman, she was one of the housekeepers, like the woman that raised your mustard looking ass. Oh, but there's another aspect to that too that I'm not going to share on here. It's twofold. And I realized, no wonder, no wonder, no fucking wonder she has always tried to keep me down and keep me oppressed. Definitely financially so. You ain't been me. That energy, that spirit wasn't just from a present life situation of her husband who she tried to get with some black magic witchcraft going to be with some young white woman that he was in love with and she with him. And here I come along. And that pissed her off because she couldn't keep me, birth mother, or my birth mother. No. Something in you remembered that. Because remember, Jesus, that nigga pays your bills, keeps your bills paid. Not I love the Lord, not he made me whole, not, it's been better than the by and by, and all of them lies y'all tell. No. That nigga keeps the bills paid. Okay. So it has been times where it has been difficult and very challenging for me, okay, financially. And if I share with you, myself, I would like to either you buy a reading, well, maybe later, or you donate. I would appreciate that. Okay, now I ain't asking nobody to give me a quadrillion dollars, but goddamn, and it's not begging. And you people who walk around talking about some people who do readings and spiritualists shouldn't get paid. What fucking world do you live in and exist in that you say that? That's supposed to be free. How? The spiritualists of the community, which y'all call shamans, in the indigenous cultures, they wasn't paid. They were. They were giving. They were given living, clothing, food, etc., etc. They were taken care of by the community for their spiritual work that they did for the community. But since we living in Western culture and living in a different time, what you want them to go to work 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 and then come home and do some spiritual work for you for fucking free. This is a capitalistic society. It is not set up the way those indigenous cultures were set up. And there might have been some capitalistic ideas. I don't know shit. But yet and still. So there's always an exchange. You don't just get shit for fucking free. These people putting in their work and their time, whether it's reading cards, whatever the fuck. It's just selfish. When people say you think you sound fucking deep. That's supposed to be for free. It's so silly. The spiritualists of a community was always taken care of because of how much they provided for the community. And y'all damn sure ain't gonna do that. So if a person charges you 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever, how many $100 for a reading, or for whatever kind of spiritual work that they offer, yeah, you should pay that shit. So they can go out and they can pay their bills and buy their groceries and shit too for the work that they've done. It's like saying that they're not doing any work. Spiritual leaders of religions and various communities, and the communities take care of their spiritual leader. How many various parishes have a parish home for their pastor so that they can just focus on the spiritual work for their parish, for the members of their parish. So when they called on at any point in the day, they can get up and go and provide whatever a spiritual service that the person is in need of. So they can put their whether if they preach or whatever they do, sermons or whatever they may be called, together to edify the community, their community spiritually. So, duh. Sometimes people just say stuff. You don't know what the hell they're saying. Don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just talking. You just done read something or heard something online. Yeah, I'm gonna run with it. That sound right. Yeah, these people ain't blah 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 blah. They just want your money. But you just want their fucking time, right? You just want their service. You just want to get on a channel. Okay. I have one person flipping in and out here. It says 0. I don't know. Another thing, I don't know if I'm shadow banned, blocked, or whatever, but it does sometimes. It really pisses me off and gets on my motherfucking nerves, okay? And I don't know if it's because of the connection I had with this bitch, because when I first started my first YouTube channel back then, I didn't buy anything. I said I bought it for Instagram, but I didn't for this. But my channel grew. My channel grew. By the time I deleted it, I had a little over 3,000. But I will say this, after I started talking to that crazy ass bitch right there, my shit stopped growing. It just stopped. Not only did it stop growing, my viewer count was excessively low after talking to her. You bitch. That's how I know you got something to do with this shit. Okay? But there was one time too. I was talking to somebody recently. I filled out some kind of survey one time too, and the shit stopped then too. But this was the same time I was talking to this rank bitch. Okay. So some people talk, and I know it's only 800. I feel like I know I should. I don't give a fuck. I should have more than 8 something. And you play with my numbers every other day, up, down, up, down. We're not talking about over weeks or months. It's like it's almost daily. Give you 2, take away 2. Give you 2, take away 2. Take away 1, take away 2. Give away 2. Give a 3, take away 1. I mean, what the fuck? It's like, fucking leave me alone, okay? But I don't know. You're gonna do what the fuck you gonna do. And see, for me, I don't even have enough to be monetized, so it ain't got nothing to do with that. But there is something and someone behind it. But bitch, you got something to do with it, bitch. Yeah, bitch, you got something to do with it. You's a fucking low life, bitch. But I don't give a fuck. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop talking. If only 5 people look at this motherfucker, 5 people look at it. I don't give a fuck. If I listen to it over and over again, I'm going to listen to it over again because it's edifying my soul, goddamn. Okay? But I am here, and that's some weak shit. That's that, like they say, that weak sauce. But that's what you do. That's what you are, okay? And I don't give a fuck if you working with a community or not, bitch. I'm just going to focus on your motherfucking ass. I'm just going to focus on your ugly motherfucking mustard-looking face ass. Like that shit that's coming up out your coochie. Mustard. Okay? Right. But anyway, so your motherfucking ass working with them. Okay, as soon as I got on, what y'all do? Hit the voodoo doll in the head. Bow! There she go. Get the hammer. Bow! Crazy as hell. Anyway, like I was saying about this money. Okay. So I have some fucking needs, you know? I do. Goddamn. My for the most part. Well, I ain't gonna say that because I'm not gonna reveal everything. But my shit is taken care of. Okay. But I like doing this. I would like, some donations as well. My donation thing is in the description box below. My Cash App. Shit, a fucking cup of coffee, goddamn. A iced tea. Lunch. Shit. Okay, like I said, the one sister says that don't go for you because you was donating to me like a motherfucker left and right, and I sure appreciate it if you're still sub. Okay, if you're still here. But see, they probably did something. They probably sent you a letter too. Don't help her. Okay, but I never put your name out there. But this crazy bitch right here, she know how to research. Bitch, you can go into IT and research. You know how much money you can make doing that shit? Your weak ass. I failed. Bitch, you failed, all right. Your whole existence. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It's just your fucking life. Okay? You know what you want me to sit up there and motherfucking tell the world for about you, how the fuck you fucked up? It's not about me. I failed at destroying her. I'm sorry, master. It's not about me, bitch. It's about you. You just failed your fucking self. It don't matter if it was me or and whoever else you've been after. It doesn't matter. You failed yourself. Okay. Okay. So nevertheless, so sometimes it's been very challenging for me. Okay. Finding like I don't know if I should say finding viable work or anything like that. It's just, sometimes it's a matter of self-discovery. Okay. I don't necessarily really like, just being, like I said, I did like that one job because I had fun there. We had fun. I'll put it like this. It was, not only was it fun, I enjoyed talking to them. We had a good time. Pretty much every day we went to work. Every day. Okay. Because you had your building subs, but then you had your other subs that come in. So, I mean, like the sub world, the substitute teacher world is a world all its own. Okay. It's just interesting. Okay. Going from school to school and various, what do they call them? School to school in different, not counties. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, school in different school districts to see some of the same. I mean, it's just same people. Or it's just interesting. It's enjoyable. Okay, uh, people of all ages, races, backgrounds. It was flexible. Like I said, in that you wasn't just stuck right there, just stuck, couldn't move. For 8 hours, only for like your half-hour lunch, which is ridiculous. Okay, there was a freedom there. Okay, it doesn't pay a whole lot. Okay, and it does come with some. Thank you for the thumbs up. And it does come with some challenges, of course, working with young people, children. Okay, especially if you were sub, you can't be no sub and go in there sweet and nice and kind and sweet. You can forget it. Can't no teacher do it, but a sub damn sure can't come in there like that. Okay, you better come in there on a whole different program. Okay, so as soon as they see your sub face, they scared as fuck. Because they will beat your ass down, goddamn, okay? But anyway, so I like the flexibility of it. That's why I like it. That's me. And so I had some freedom. I don't like being locked down. Okay, so but there have been times it's been challenging for me to work. But see, my energy, my spirit, the type of person that I am. See, if I had been what she wanted me to be, but not because she thought it was the best thing for me, because she knew it wasn't the best thing for me. She knew how I was. Even my sibling used to be like, she, her, you always was doing something crazy. No, I just free spirited, basically. I just ain't no, just tight. Gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta be, it's just not, I just like freedom and I like flexibility, and I like to be able to move and go as I choose and as I wish and as I desire. Okay, and this motherfucker with his motherfucking ass. Okay, he can do that, but the motherfucker don't want me to do that. So, cause he wants to control me. Well, nigga, you're not going to control my motherfucking ass. Okay, and you had a motherfucking good thing. See, when the woman they be talking about people's pussy and all that, when she was the originator of all that, it's not just a matter of how good you feel. Oh, that's what keep the man. No, that's where your power and strength and your creativity comes from. Your womb, womb. I believe this is what she's saying, if I understand correctly. You know. Okay, what you can generate, so on and so forth. Okay, so I've always been able to take care of myself and take care of my daughter financially. So, okay, keep things in line. Okay, go go get a car, not the $300 hoopty that my roommate she said I could have this sister. No, bitch. Okay, but take care of things and have what I need and some of what I want. Okay. But it just was always, like paycheck to paycheck, like a lot of people. But I'm talking about me right now. Okay. And honestly, with my talents and my gifts and who I am, so on and so forth, that ought not be. It was always a thing. It's just like I was not comfortable living in those tight spaces because it wasn't for me. Yeah, I could have went somewhere with my master's divinity degree and been a pastor. Okay, I like freedom. Okay, and well, these motherfuckers only gonna let you be but so free, goddamn. Okay, let me see. I might be running out of juice. Oh no, I'm straight. I think. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So I would like that. You know what? Okay, but anyway, So yeah, yeah. Okay, I may have to come back. I'm looking for something. I may have to come back. Hold on, please. Yeah, yeah. Let me come back. I'll be right back.